I don't have a good way to start this one. This was people, like a group of people that got together and did this. There was 3 people in the start. There was myself, there was Detrick, there was Lothar, and we built this. And then it got bigger quickly. As we watched tonight happen, I couldn't have asked for a better way for it to go. And I want to give so much credit to Lothar for the building process, what the flow looked like. I know there were technical issues for some people, and I am so sorry that people encountered those things. That is never what you want to hear. But I also just want to say how much intentionality was put into that minting process, the entire flow, and wanting to ensure that whether you knew how to do NFTs in the crypto space or you didn't know, it was important for us to build an experience that felt like it would give you enough information to understand what's going on. And one of the coolest things that I think we can do in this space as we see it turn more and more mainstream, as we see more people jumping on board here, is provide context for what is happening in these spaces, why this is a movement in the NFT space that's catching on so much, and how to be as transparent as possible as we build these projects. Tonight we sold out, and I did not know if that would happen. I mean, I don't think anybody can know. We had our fair share of people who came into the Discord and told us this won't happen. You know, we have our fair share of people that come in, and all credit to you as the community. I saw kindness as a response to that. And you know, I've talked about it before. I don't want to hear the term FUD being thrown around as a way to curb people's behavior and to silence people. I don't like that. But I did see people step up when people would show up in the Discord and say, there's no way you're going to sell that many. There's no way this project's going to work. This is just, it's impossible. And the people who showed up to have these conversations, I love that by the end of that, it's like you all were so used to what was happening here that when somebody shows up and says, this is impossible, the response was almost like, okay, sure. Well, have fun with that. What we're building, the community that we're building, the project that we're building, we feel very confident about that. We feel very confident about the value of what it is that we're building. And to see this happen and for it to come to fruition and to watch the pacing was exactly what we want. We want to make sure there's a community side where everybody who is in ahead of time is able to mint what they're looking for to be able to get those pieces. And then right after that, we want a public mint because it's important that just because you didn't live on Twitter and see these tweets from like before things were big, just because you didn't have the upper hand and you were in the Discord, I still think there is value in making sure that people have a seat at the table and allowing them to be able to come on board. And even if they are late, saying, hey, listen, it's a little later, but there's still space on this bus and we're going to make space for you. And so all I see here is just an amazing community of people that rallied together to get the right people here. I love what's happening in the Discord. Some people have already talked about it. Like it's wild. There's like no discussion about floor price. Those are not bad. Those are not bad discussions. For many people, NFTs are an investment and that is okay. And for other people, this is community and that is okay. What we build here, where we go from here and what it's going to look like, that's up for us to decide. But I think that when the Grim Syndicate started, we had some very specific ideals and values about what it looks like to be in community and to appreciate, you know, whether it's art or creativity. And I just want to point out that this did not happen because our team made it happen. We didn't make this happen. This didn't happen because Lothar or Detrick or Justin are the ones that could organize everything. This happened because as a community, we rallied, we reached out to people, reached out to friends. We tried to see, is this a good space that other people can be there? And all I can say is that from here, the community will be organic, most likely. You're going to see people that are going to sell their Grims. It is not our job to tell them that they shouldn't do that. And it's not our job to call people just paper hands and dismiss them. People are in real financial situations where this can be really helpful. If you look at the state of the world, that is just the reality of it, and that's okay. Other people are going to look to the space for community, and that is also okay, and that is beautiful, and that is what I want to build here for sure. Whatever comes from here, whatever the next steps are, you can check out the roadmap for us from the team about what next steps are. Wherever we go from here, we've met 100%. We've sold out. Everything on the assured roadmap we're committing to. We're organizing. We're getting everything done there. In the meantime, I need to sleep. I haven't slept more than like a couple hours in a few days, and neither has Lothar and neither has Detrick. We're going to get some rest. I want to hang out in the Discord all night. I want to meet the people that are new. I want to talk to the people that have been around from the beginning and give them high fives. Everything that happened tonight, I would not have imagined on like my wildest dream. And I am so thankful. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for believing in this project. There are so many projects out there. And there's so many amazing projects out there. And there are still going to be amazing projects out there. And you should check them out. We are not the only team that's building something. And that's amazing. Innovation is happening at this space at an incredible rate. And we are so excited to be a part of it. Some people minted on Solana for the first time. And if this is your first time in this ecosystem, awesome. What I can tell you is has been an amazing community of people that are willing to help, that have been just incredibly gracious with their time and their energy. And honestly, we stand on the shoulders of giants for this particular project. So that's all I have to say. Do not go, well, I shouldn't say, we are not officially verified yet on Digital Eyes. We are still waiting to hear back from them. We originally did have something worked out. Something changed because a person left there, which is okay. These things happen. And so I would encourage you to wait until we have that verification in place. And then we can let you know that the secondary market is there. If not, you're going to be doing a private transaction. Then it's up to you with all the risks that are associated with that rather than a verified one. Outside of that, I hope you love your Grim. A ton of energy and artistry and technical prowess that Lothar built went into them, and I hope you love them. And if you got a simple one, that's my favorite. My favorite are the ones that are simple and that feel a little more iconic and that work in the pfps. If you got something that's super rare, we used a weighted rarity system that assigned like a rank order to that, and maybe that's something you love. The other thing we're going to see as well is people that just find a specific trait that stands out to them and they love it, and they're like, I want to find everybody with pink hoodies. That's me. That's my gang. We're going to find these people. Whatever it is that you're looking for, I hope you're able to find it. Grim Syndicate is not everything for everyone. I fully understand, and we don't intend to be. But I hope that this is the beginning of a journey for some of you. If you're looking for a community, that you find something awesome here. Thank you for being a part of this. I'm just stinking blown away. We're going to do more of these, and then eventually it won't be me just doing these. You're going to see other people from the community talking and sharing and teaching and doing all kinds of awesome things. Thank you for being a part. Get some rest if you're in the GN territory of the world, or enjoy your day if you're in the GM territory of the world. Thank you for being a part.